Good morning. Hi. How are you guys? Hello, hello. Good Tuesday. Hello. Hello, Exie. Hello, Helen. Hello, Izuku. Hello, Javi. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Morning, morning. How we doing? Guys, first of all, why is it suddenly so cold in my house? It was 14 degrees Celsius yesterday. It's supposed to be 15 today. It's warm outside. The snow's almost gone. Like, it couldn't be better. Why is it so cold? Help. Also, why am I... Okay, better. Better. I was a little bit small. Why I was small? I'm not small. I'm big. And sleep deprived. Anyways, I was actually about to go sleep early today. Izuku, Izuku, Izuku. You know you can go sleep. You don't have to be here. You know that. I'm not I'm not holding you here. It's okay. Jesus. If you need to go sleep, then go sleep. You know what? Hey, if I could, I would go sleep right now again. I woke up no, hold on. I went to bed late, first of all. I was up till like 2 a.m. Because I just couldn't sleep, you know. I just didn't want to go to sleep. I was too awake. Hi, Anatek. How are you? And um so yeah, and then I got awakened at 4:30. Um at 4:30, so I was like barely 2 hours in my sleep. Or like 2 hours and 30 minutes approximately. Um I fell asleep again after that. Then I woke up at 9 exactly. It was exactly 9. And I was just like, oh, great. Like I woke up, but I was just like, okay, just like 5 more minutes, or like 10 more minutes, that kind of feeling. Well, that turned into a full hour because I just fall asleep again. And yeah, and then I was just like looking, and then I was like up and down, up and down. I was looking outside. I totally didn't want to leave my blanket, like at all, my bed. Like I just didn't want to get up because like it's so cold in my house for some reason. I don't know why. It's just like I can't. I can't. Why is it cold? So yeah, well, I get up. I wore I wore layers literally. Like I feel like how why am I wearing like hoodies and like thick socks and everything when today's supposed to be like the warmest day this year ever. like like so far, like it wasn't warmer this year yet in this place here. Also, bye bye Klenka. Mm, have a sip of coffee, guys, or whatever. Hydrate, everybody. Here we go. If it's late enough that you technically be going to sleep early. Oh no. Oh no. That's even worse. I didn't sleep yesterday. Something bad happened to Nuggets. I was too worried that I didn't sleep. I just stayed in the living room binge watching whatever on my phone while checking Nuggets most of the night. But I took Nuggets to the bed and checked her up. She feels so much better now. Oh, did they find out what's up? I'm so sorry. I hope Nuggets feel better. Hello, Amasia. How are you? Andy Addict, how are you? Welcome, welcome. How are things in my realm? Well, as I said, it's kind of cold for whatever reason right now. I hate it. I'm not gonna lie, I low key hate it. But it's just, I'm assuming it's just a matter of I need to warm up, so I'm already over half through my coffee, so that's warming me up. I'm just waiting for the sun to like go a little bit higher so it hits the house properly. And yeah, really didn't want to get out of my warm bed, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Oh my god. I'm just oh. So yeah, what are our plans today? Pretty much coffee and yeah. Uh warming things up, literally be hot. Just kidding. Anyways, I'm having a hard time telling wait, what? I'm having a hard time telling the progress of how close Stormy and Midnight are getting. Midnight also impacted my sleep because he wants attention. Well, well, I are they playing together? Are they enjoying the time together? And to be fair, that's one of the things that I'm kind of like, I've never actually experienced having a cat, like so all the kids that I've ever had in my life, um they were outside cats mostly. Sometimes they went inside over the day, but never at night. They were always outside of the house. Because that's just how it is. That's just how it is in like on the in the village village side. Yeah, rural side of Czech Republic, like it's just like kids are for outside, especially because my parents' house is by the fields and everything. So we have a lot of mice, not rats, but mice. So the kids are there to catch the mice, right? And like he can go wherever he wants, or she, whatever the cat is, and just like be free, right? So it's not a strictly in-house cat. Of course, you have a certain breeds of cats that like are for the inside, right? But like I never owned that type of, I owned the regular breed of cat, you know. And so the one thing that I'm kind of like, if I get a cat here in this, like, I'm kind of worried because I would totally, like, 100% no way let them like be outside because coyotes, foxes, bobcats. There is a highway right in front of my, right, like a small highway, not like a big highway, like a small rural highway, right in front of my house. So there's cars going all the goddamn time. So during a day, and like I'm just like that would be a strictly in-house cat for me. Like, and if we went outside, that I would get a leash for her probably. I'm just worried about that. So I know that in that case, and kids sleeps a lot, right? And then they are active at night, so that's one of the things that I've never experienced in my life. So the shenanigans they are up to at night. So I'm just like, hmm, because I currently sleep with my door open, just of the airflow and everything, right? So having a cat jumping on me at night, or hearing something breaking down in the middle of the night, I'm not sure if I'm ready for that. I am not sure, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I love cats. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think I can stay for a little longer. I'm close to passing out anyway. Also, nice, nice on the barrel already. Izuku, if you're too tired, it's okay. You can go. You can go sleep. It's okay. I miss Puto Puka and Aries. Jesus, guys, you have such a interesting names for the cats. There are times when they touch noses and are fine being with feet of each other. When in bed, sometimes they are within inches of each other. However, if Stormy makes too quick, sudden of a movement, Midnight will hiss, sometimes poof up. That's normal. Hey, it's gonna, like, how long have they been together? It's gonna take a little bit, but don't worry. Like, you will come home one day or, like, something, you will come at them and, like, Midnight's gonna be sleeping on top of Stormy. Trust me. I know that happened with my parents' dog and cats. Like literally, like they wouldn't go near each other when they were kittens, and everything, and then suddenly, like, in the matter in a matter of like barely a month being together, and still they were outside. They had a plenty of space, that they wouldn't go into each other, like wouldn't like meet or anything. And then like I go outside one day and there is there is Wendy, the dog, lying on her cushion, and two little kittens curled up on top of her, and everyone completely okay. It was just amazing. Apparently, some English second language learners have a hard time uttering the word rural, same for squirrel. I don't have a problem with squirrel, but rural is rural. Blah. Rural is a little bit hard for me sometimes, especially in the morning. That's why I like to say countryside more. Let them outside. It's really cold outside over there, as no way a kid can survive alone. Well, hold on. Not here in Canada. I was talking about Czech Republic, okay? In Czech Republic, it's completely normal to let, like, even in winter though, even in winter, like my parents, like, we have a garden, we have a fence and everything. The dog is outside overnight. The cats are outside overnight. They're not in the house, just so we can get sleep. They can go, and if they need to go pee or whatever, they can just they they are fine outside. They can do whatever they want, right? um they have my dad built some type of a dog house type of thing. Technically it's super easy. It's just hole into the house, in the storage area that we have, where we have like all the garden stuff, like a garage type of thing. It's just like you cannot fit a car in there. It's just like a storage, but like could have been garage type of thing. And my dad like made a box and hole to the wall, to the side of the house, so they can actually go inside, and there's a bunch of old blankets and everything. So they are not, like, if there is a wind or whatever, they can just hide in there, they can just hide in there. And that's how they usually sleep together. So um or like, overnight, like they are just there. They're just there. They are happy outside. No problemo. Jesus Christ. All right. mm, yeah, it's a first for me. Stormy likes to look for Midnight whenever she comes in. Maybe I'll get used to it. That's the hope. Midnight has his own room to be away from Stormy. But I sometimes I am so impressed, or not impressed. Like, it's such a wild concept for me. Like, and I've seen it mostly with like North Americans. I'm not gonna, like, or you, like, that, like, I understand the fact that you love your pet so much, you know, that you make them their own room, you know, like we 100%, you know, exchange the babies for pets. Like, yeah, you know, like them having their own goddamn room. I'm so surprised. But the Filipino word means cut off. Cause he has a short tail. Puka is on a kids show I watched earlier. Puka. I know Puka. I remember Puka. Like that one. That one is yeah. I kind of remember that. And the recent one is Ares, based off the God of War. I mean, Ares is nice name. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Like Ares is a nice name. I like that. All the Greek gods, you know, like names are pretty. I'm looking for an affordable catio for midnight as well. La Garage. Hi Nini, how are you? Evil Kabuki, how are you? Welcome, welcome. What are we talking about? Well, right now we're talking about well, pets. The fur babies. The fur babies. Hi Panda, how are you? No, my eyes hurt. Why your eyes hurt? Pets with their own room. When I was breeding Hog Island boas. Ooh, they had their own room. I mean, to be fair, to be fair, when you have those type of pets, you know, snakes and like or some lizards or spiders, some people, you know, have and stuff like that. Those usually have their own rooms. That's yeah. Or you know, or they're like corner of a room or something, you know, like yeah, that one makes sense. That one makes sense. As a naturalized Greek, the word pronounces most as the Greek god's name wrong. Oh really? I'm sorry. Wait, is it Ares? No, I'm obviously like, so there is a, hold on. So I know that, but I do pronounce a lot of Greek gods completely differently because I know them in Czech. Like, how do we pronounce them in Czech, right? Because I'm not a native speaker, right? So Hera is pronounced with the H. Yeah, yeah. Hermes. Interesting. Interesting. Yep, you got it. Okay. Yeah, like, oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. I don't intend for him to have the room the whole time. It's more until they get along just fine. Stormy is the first dog Midnight has ever been with. I mean, from what I've seen of Stormy and everything, like she's pretty chill. So I'm sure that it will be fine. The worst would be if Stormy was some crazy, energetic, you know, playful, like, um, all over the place, you know, type of dog. But nah, no. They will be fine. Then good had a rough start for the day, but we chilling with the monster. Of course, Nee. Of course. Of course. Of course you're gonna go for the monster. Hades once cause I was feeling emo. Oh god. At one point in the time Hog Island Bola was considered extinct in the wild, I was one of maybe 10 breeds in it was one or maybe 10 breeds in North America. I helped save a species from going extinct. That's nice. Let's go. Cool. I got the Ares because of the god of the war first game. That's okay, Izuku. That's okay. Hi, Jack. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Good morning. The boss is I think the only snake that actually changes color depending on the time of the day, and then they don't get over 5 feet long. Hmm. I mean, it's a they. I mean, it's it's a lizard, right? So like, it makes sense because there are a lot of lizards that are changing like colors and stuff. So yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Don't judge me. I need it. Kiss all nighter. Wait, why did you do all nighter, Diddy? God damn it. Hello, Benz. How are you? As we speak, I'm actually enjoying coffee looking at the Parthenon with one of my dogs. Welcome to the Coffee Nation. Me too. Me too. Coffee's the best. In the morning. Hi, Kazi. How are you? As a white French VTuber quit wild on YouTube. Wait, what? What happened? Who? What? 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 Kazi, you cannot drop on me stuff like that first thing in the morning. I didn't even finish my coffee. And you already want to drop some drama on me? You know that we're not a drama VTubers, that channel, whatever. But it's kind of interesting for me, you know, the science. I'm doing science, okay? I'm not in the drama thing, but I'm for the science. I like to see all the news of the graduations, you know. No, hold on. Let me correct this. I don't like to see it because it's kind of sad, you know, but I love to see the reasons why people are like graduating, you know, going for a break, you know, or like stopping streaming, you know, quitting all the stuff. Cuz it's a good to know, like, you know, it's for the statistics, you know. Someone cannot handle that, someone is not happy, someone's life problems, all the good stuff, you know. It's, you know, those type of things. I, re- I retired in Greece about 8 years ago. To be fair, I would love to go and see. I would love to go and see the Greece once. Never been there. Thank you, Izuku, for photo shoot. Appreciate it. My eyes are becoming heavy now. Go sleep, Izuku. I'm gonna bonk you. I'm gonna bonk you to sleep. They deliver coffee here in Athene. Athene. Okay, fuck that. I don't know how to pronounce Athene in fucking English. So I'm sorry. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. It's too early. Anyways, I'm good. I'm fine. Yeah, there is no way there is a delivery here for me, like at all. Like no goddamn way. But that's just the place where I am. Usually in cities you can deliver coffee. I was doing it all the time. I was like, if I was feeling too lazy in the morning in Korea, you know, when I was living there, I would wake the first thing I would do, like in the bed before I got up, I would order a whole meal with coffee from like the, you guys remember how I showed you the egg drop, you know, the cool toasts and snack, you know, those stuff we had it a couple streams ago. I would order from there, you know. I would get up, I would brush my teeth, I would wear my clothes, you know, and like in less than 30 minutes it would be there. So that would be like that was perfect. Sometimes I miss that, I'm not gonna lie. But it's kind of good that it's not available around here where I am because I can't fucking afford it. I cannot afford it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this month is rough. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have 30 bucks left for the rest of the month. And now, when the goddamn gas is going up because of whatever the fuck is going on in Middle East, I'm just, oh my god. Oh. Help. I had a medical appointment at 10 a.m. My sleep routine is USA time. I kind of feel responsible for that, Loki. I'm sorry. This morning was hard. I feel like a sack of wet semen. What the hell? Why so, Jack? Why is it? Hold on. What's up? What's up today? Like, it's not even Monday. What's going on today? It's Tuesday. It should be. It should be like normal-ish. What's going on? Nah, it's night. Kazi, it's not night. It's literally 11 a.m. Don't do that to me. Lark our lives. I'm gonna sleep now. Love you, Hazel. Love you, Nini. Love you, Helen. Love you, Major. Love you, Panda. Good night. He's my redeem of the night to you. Thank you, Izuka. Thank you. You have a good night, okay? And thank you. I really appreciate you being here. Hi, Demon Flame. Thank you for the lurk. I really appreciate it. I never went to college. I was blue collar mostly. I eventually owned my own landscaping company. Retired in Greece at 40 after my business got big enough and I was offered a buyout. That's so cool. You know, I'm not gonna lie, like, it's so cool to hear, you know, like, stories of people and how they lived their life and like what they were able to achieve. And to be fair, that's some life goals. I'm not gonna lie, you know, like having your own company and then getting a buyout and then retire in like goddamn Greece, you know, or Italy or some place like that, you know, hey, by the sea, you know, that's some perfect retirement. Holy, oh, I wish, I wish, I wish, I wish. I still have some life in front of me. I still need to achieve something. So. Stormy is well behaved most of the time, but she has the crazy moments. I mean, every dog has. Come on, it's. Did I hear bonks? Yes, you heard that. Oh my god, I'm so behind the chat again. I'm so sorry, guys. May I get some love tap bonks too? I mean, someone will give it to you, and I think I'm sure. My Greek isn't that good, and it's about. My wife is the Greek speaker because she's Greek. Ooh, nice. Hi, Kentos. How are you? Good time zones. How are you doing? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. You good? I blame the Americans and Australians. What? Why are you blaming them though? I thought that I'm the one who sometimes keeps you up. I feel sorry. Consequences, continuances from Monday. Oh, I see. I had a pretty good Monday actually. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was pretty much okay. Nothing crazy happened. I was chilling most of the day. That's for sure. Hi, Kevin on the YouTube side. Hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Wait, Greece is where Spartan lives. Am I right? I I'm not really good with the. To be fair, I kind of didn't really pay attention when it came to the Greek history, but I feel like they were not. I don't think that it's the same thing. Why do I feel that they were actually or enemies? You know, fighting each other or something like that. But I'm not sure. I'm just like, come on. I'm barely awake for an hour, so someone can confirm, please, for me. I would love that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm 46 now. I'm proof you don't need college. You just need a desire to be better and halfway decent worth ethic. To be fair, depends where you live. Like in a certain countries, it's really good to have a college, you know, or some type of university or something. But a lot of college degrees, diplomas, whatever you call it, especially in. Oh my god, what's going on? We got two Clankas. Get them away. Sorry. Um, a lot of college degrees in like especially US, and everything are absolutely worthless. Just go do your blue collar job and you will like those people. I hate so much those girls or like people in general who are like turning up their nose on like a blue collar workers. Bitch, they are probably making triple the money you will ever do. You will ever. Like, it's insane. I can see it even in Czech Republic and other places. Like people who are doing like actual like hard work, like let's say electricians, plumbers, I don't know, carpenters, all of those stuff. They they are like they always have some type of have a job, always have some work to do. They are getting paid so much, like come on, like they are earning a shit ton of money actually. So come on, I would jump for those people. It's funny, that's all. But I want the laptop bunks from you, or there is no point. Okay, Anatek, alright, fine. Here we go. I hope you're happy. Hope you're happy. I'm an engineer. I'm proof you do need a college if you have a social problem. Okay, Jack, you're a special case then. Wait, we know that. We know that. My wife's dog is trying to convince me to share my coffee with her. This dog loves. Hold on. Can dogs have coffee or like caffeine? I'm not sure. Isn't it? Isn't it? Hold on. Can dogs have coffee? No, dogs should not have coffee. Caffeine is toxic to dogs, even in small amounts, and can cause caffeine poisoning. Ooh, yeah, I'm sure that you should be careful with that, unless it's a decaf completely. But still. Nene. Can you tell me how it was watching the fall of the Roman Empire? I'm gonna book you too. I went to college and it was a mistake. I I went to college but I never finished it. I never finished it. So, and to be fair, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if I would ever use that college uh, to my thing. I'm not even using my high school major and my stuff. So like, come on. In the word of Kevin Gates, I got two phone. What? Sorry, Kansas. I don't know that one. It's not that I couldn't afford to go to college. I just didn't want to deal with that kind of headache. Completely understandable. Hey, that's completely fun. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? All the time. I go to college again just as an excuse not to work. To be fair, I'm not gonna lie. Like it was kind of cool to have all the benefits, especially in the Czech Republic when you go to school and in college, because you can have all the students' benefits till you are 26. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you like, you know, if you're actually even if you are having like a part-time job during that time, or you barely or you have a like total job, but if you're still in the school till you're 26, you have a lot of benefits. So that is cool. You're getting a lot of money and you don't have to pay a lot of taxes and stuff, so that is cool. My bachelor's degree wasn't a mistake. My master's degree, that was a mistake. I didn't finish my bachelor's degree. My sister has masters. She did the same thing I did, and she made it to the masters. And she doesn't even work in that field as well. She's working in what is it exactly? It's like a travel agency or something. It doesn't have to do anything with Korean or Korean business. So yeah, they're not supposed to drink coffee, but you try telling this dog she can't. I mean, with all of my dogs that I've ever owned, it's always like, the eyes they start with the eyes, right? And then it's like poking your elbow with their nose and everything, and then it's me grabbing my phone googling if they can have it. If they can have it, they'll just usually get it. If they cannot have it, I just stand up and go for their actual treats and give them the treat instead of it. I'm like, hey, you cannot have this. That would be a big ouch for you. So no, you're not. This is only for Aze. Okay, this is only for mommy. Okay, that type of talk, and then give them their treat, so they're happy. That was that was how I was doing things. um she's a 100% lab grade Pyrenees. Ooh, yeah. If there is a lab in the mix, I understand. I had a German Shepherd, King German Shepherd lab mix. Oh god, that was something. Or about 50 kills for those that need it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you know some animals, including some species of apes, get drunk eating fruits? Of course! You can see the animals in Africa, giraffes and everybody getting completely obliterated. Of course. That's actually a really well-known fact, and I swear to God, if somebody don't know that animals get drunk by eating fermented fruit, go watch those videos. My dog loves caffeine. Just yesterday, she ran to Kentucky. Oh, bong that man. Wine enjoyer or just energy drinks? Wine is good. And I swear to, wait, hold on, Nini. I can't drink wine, just smell of it makes me want to die. Oh, well, yeah, that's another thing. But I would say that people in Portugal usually like wine. It's not the ice, she'll just take it. Oh, God. Then that's something wrong there. That shouldn't be the case. Hi, Nico. How are you? Get marmalade and house for nut mixed with chocolate. Wait, Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No chocolate, of course. Of course. Monster is good for you. No, 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 no. It's not. It's not. It's not. I'm fine with beer and cider too. You never told me that, Nini. Some cider on Christmas is good. Why is cider for me a summer drink? I would never drink it in the during Christmas. That's just hmm hmm. I don't know. This dog likes to protect me when I'm playing video games. Yeah. Know that feeling. Fun fact, yeah, we like wine, but the beer is still the king of the day today. I mean, as a chick person, I do understand that. Like when I'm playing Guild Wars and I hop on a mount, she goes off barking to warn me about the big scary monster stealing me. Aw, that's cute actually. What kind of anti-monster propaganda is this? You know, as a proud member of a coffee nation, the Taurin territories will not conquer here. Drink coffee and be sexy. Oh, I am. Hi, Shira. How are you? Welcome, welcome. You guys separate drinks based on seasons? Well, I do. I do. I'm not gonna lie. Like fresh sparkling shit, definitely in summer. I like my hot cocoa, my hot wine, my white coffee, during during Christmas time, cider, sparkling, fresh, cold. Hell no. That's my summer. Get drunk stuff by the pool. Keep in mind, she's part Great Pyrenees, a guard dog known to unalive coyotes unnumbered. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. So the alliance will be broken, you say? Not necessarily. We're still, we're still allies. It's just like, I have my propaganda, you have your propaganda. Don't share it in my area. That type of stuff. Her parents are actually shepherd dogs. Ooh, I mean, aren't Loki like almost all the dog breeds? Almost. Like at some point in the life, they were some type of a shepherd dogs or used for the herds and everything. Mike Lira, I don't know if you're on the YouTube, but thank you so much for the sub there. I'm getting so many like subscribers just from like shorts and reels nowadays on YouTube. And every time there is a pop-up of subscriptions on YouTube while I'm streaming, I don't know if they are in this like a live stream or not. So I'm just like, yeah, I was just gonna say a thank you. That kind of stuff. So hi Akira and hi little cat feet. I see you guys. How are you doing? I'm good, thank you. Quite chill, quiet one today, but chilling. Hips. Then you're the first one today, Shira, because everybody else is apparently starting a bad day today, starting with a bad day, but that's good. These dogs were bred to fight bears. Oof. Her name is Molly. Molly Apocalypse. I love that. That's so cute. Our propaganda is no propaganda. We seek and speak the truth. See? That sounds like a propaganda. Today she destroyed a $700 computer monitor, a $300 keyboard, two headsets that were $150 each, 6 internet cables. Oh my god, a wall and a three. Oh my god. Yeah. No. Okay, hold on. No matter how much I would love that dog, that would be getting a proper training, because this is a no. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, to be fair, if you are wealthy enough to not care, then I think it's like everybody's decision. But hell no. Like, I don't understand those people who are like, that's a dog, okay? That's an animal, okay? So like sometimes they cannot, it's not their fault sometimes. I don't understand people, all of those like raging during video gaming, like people who are getting so angry that they are losing in a game or something's happened, that they are breaking keyboards, smashing their fists through the monitors. And I'm like, I'm too broke to do that. What's wrong with you? Like, I sometimes when I rage, it happens. It's very rare, but it happens. Um, I just smack the table, and I'm already scared that something's gonna fall off. you know, like, or like, and if I break a table or whatever, because like the table is not like the highest, like the strongest. So I'm just like, why are people doing that? Like, are you really that rich that you can just buy a new monitor, buy a new keyboard, buy a new whatever? I wish I was that rich that I could like destroy shit. It's scary. It's scary. 300 for a keyboard. I like quality. Yeah, there's nothing bad for about that. Somehow the same slang for Molotov bomb truly truly blizzing through an explosive. Yeah, of course, because I'm having a chill day. The balance of horror need to be aligned. To be fair, yeah. I mean, it could be worse than a neck cut. Hips always brighten the day. I know, you guys like it. She's been in training for almost 2 years. She's more my wife stuff, and according to my wife, Molly can do no wrong. Oh, yeah, and I see the problem. That's fine, it's okay. The first trainer was a military dog trainer, but he had to leave to go train military dogs. I mean, yeah. Training has to be enforced. It can just be all the trainer. Why break something when you can test the game chat filter? The thing is, I know exactly what you are talking about, Nini, because we play a lot of games together. Every day, several times a day. This is how I broke my first Nintendo Switch as it playing Fall Guys. Damn it, how I end up hating that game. Oh no. It's just her breed and her personality. She listens about 75% of the time. I mean, that's still a good ratio, but yeah. Also, Helen, yeah. I played Fall Guys couple times on PC, and it was also like that one's also like kind of like the stress of like there is a time, then you need to get there like in the first I don't know how many people, and oh, I hate those, and I hate in general like parkour in games. I'm so bad at it. So yeah, I feel you. But why would you put what? Like, oh my god, like Nintendo Switch, that's a whole goddamn console. Like, why would you break that? I walk her 5 times a day, plus the tug of war games we will play all day. Oh, that's nice. I would never do something like that. Yeah, sure. Did you know Booba? Sorry, did you know Shira? You okay? What we were talking about? Guys, unbelievable with you. All right, let me finish my coffee. It's just jiggle. It's not get tentacled and then jiggle. Guys, the list the list of the commands are underneath the stream in the how do you call it? Panels underneath the stream, guys. You can see it. Mm. All right. All right. The last sip of the coffee, of the almost cold coffee, wasn't really oh, wasn't that big of a pleasure, but yeah, and get tentacled, yeah. We played the card. Good. I've been jiggled. Oh god, I mean I can't complain, of course, but oh god. I misremember. It's okay, it's alright. I slanted onto the floor. I have some self-control issues. Aww. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do those things. Like every time I play a game or something and there's something that just doesn't work or I die or something, I usually just scream, or and start complaining. I will always complain, you know? I'll do the thing. I will always complain, you know? I'll keep doing um or I will sometimes I what I like to do as well, and that is low key. Hold on. That is low key also a little bit dangerous. I like to like smack my hand down on the table with the mouse in my hand still. So like sometimes the mouse gets it, which sometimes I feel bad for it, but hey, this particular mouse that I have that's been with me for already a lot of years. I think at least 5, minimum of 5 at this point. She still works perfectly, okay? You guys seen it on my hand cam, right? The glowing, the RGB one. So yeah. That one's still with me. I have a punching bag in my game room. I have a punching bag in the basement because there was once there was like supposed to be like an indoor gym. So there is a punch bag downstairs, but I'm just too lazy to go downstairs, you know? I'm just too lazy to go downstairs. I just scream, you know? I just scream. Usually that's the best. Or I use the really um or I use the Czech slurs, you know, I just start cursing in Czech because the English cursing is not that good. We have the good r sounds you know, in our in our curse words, slurs and stuff. Um so I'm gonna start screaming that, and that releases the anger. So I'm fine. I said, did you know that you are cool? I'm not like every other mom. I'm the cool mom. It saves a lot of money, 100%. Wait, why am I punching back? I know I'm trapped in the basement, but I have a name as you. What? Excuse me? You're not the punching bag. Guys, Shira is not in my basement. He's not in my basement, alright? So I can spank. I mean, Nini wants to spank you on a regular basis, okay? Howdy, as I'm doing well. Hi, Sheriff. I'm glad to hear that. Welcome, welcome. What you been up to lately? Recently, huh? CJ agrees with me? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There's no such a way. If you're living in my basement, then oh my god. I feel sorry for you. Because there's so much crap downstairs. Completely like it's a maze, and I'm planning this summer or this year to like organize down there because there's a lot of stuff that's gonna be like going on in this house. You know, I want to do a lot of stuff. I wanna move a certain pantry downstairs from a kitchen. So I need to make a space for that. You know, all the cans and goods. You know, those will go downstairs. I need to reorganize a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy, busy, busy time. My food is ready. What you having? Respectfully, I volunteer as a tribute to Junior Basement to be treated as a victim. I judge you guys so much right now. I don't want to say you guys have a goth mommy problem, but you guys have a goth mommy problems. Same in Spanish, our swear words are so effective the Philippines still uses them. Of course, he's not in the basement. You can hear chains rattling. There's no chains! God damn it! My wife wants a tortoise, so this summer I'm gonna build an enclosure outside and get her that turtle. Oh, that's so cute! Well, as long as it's not the snapping turtle. But turtles are cute. I'm not going to try to punch a cosmic entity. Might get my body spaghettified. Nah. Should we go back to the space talk we had on Sunday? We're not going to the black holes. That's not a problem, I swear. Are we sure about that? It's not a problem, it's called a dream. I swear to God, guys. I swear to God. I've been bitten by a snapping turtle. Oof. Okay, how many fingers are you missing? Nanny Chat Lawyer Services at your disposal. So we have a Nannypedia, Nanny Lawyer. What else? My worst bite was a alligator snapping turtle while on a fishing trip. I don't recommend that. Oh, hell no. No fingers, but wait, you have no fingers or no? Or you are not missing fingers. But I have the scar on my leg. Oof. Oof. You guys remember the time when I was telling you about all the stuff that happened to me during my childhood, like like how I broke my wrist, had 3 concussions, open goddamn wounds on my head, and like falling into the fire, stepping on the rusty nails and shit. You guys remember that? That's nothing. I might have all these like scars and shit and stuff, from all of those stupid accidents of me falling on this goddamn falling asleep on the goddamn tree and falling down from it. But actually, surviving a goddamn like animal attacks, that's way cooler. That's low-key way cooler than me falling into the goddamn campfire and having scars from that. Then there's the time I was fishing and a mother black bear and her 2 cubs came out of the forest about 60 feet from me. Oh, hell no. Hell to the no. Then there's the time I was stalked by a mountain lion. What the hell are you? Kabuki, what the hell? Oh my god. Wait, guys, is the stream okay? Did you guys all lagged or what? I don't see any problems on my side. What's Twitch doing again? I need A to queen B when what? You ate a queen bee when you were 4. What? Tell me the whole hive went after you. Why would you? I'm lost for words. Guys, if you think about it really hard oh no. 2 pregnant women fighting each other can be considered to be a human mech battle between the babies. And it's like, I swear to God, your random the randomness of your jokes sometimes is quite fascinating. Oh god. after the mountain lion incident, I got myself a firearm. I mean, to be fair, that would be like, wait, you want to tell me that you encountered all of that is a okay. So you want to tell me that you went with all of the like black bear, you know, I don't know, all of those animals stuff without a firearm in the first place? Are you still? Wait, hold on. I need to know right now. I'm kind of confused. Are you? Wait, because I am the last of millennials. I don't know if you still count as a millennial, if you are like the first of the millennials or one of the last of the Gen X. But what the? I knew that these two generations are absolutely insane, but like sometimes it baffles me how much we are insane. Oh God. Gadzooks, as accidents do occur, as I have a few scars from them, make certain you turn on the lights when getting in and out of bed. Oh God. Fun fact: jaguars are making a comeback in the southern United States. That doesn't surprise me, though. I thought that they are there. Yeah, so fun fact: I jumped at a queen bee like a fucking titan from Attack on a Titan and ate that. I had a friend that was like literally letting not bees, it was actually wasps. Like he just let them, you know, sting him, you know, and he was just like, man, that's nothing. I thought that he was fucking nuts. Shira, what the hell? Texas and Arizona, Nevada. Yeah, so the southern, yeah, it's okay. Shira became the new queen. Oh no. I also nearly drowned in jacuzzi when I was 3. I mean, yeah, I believe that. That's why he's slated all the time. Bees. Jack, do you want to share something with us? God damn it. I did slay and become the queen. That's why my booty be oh my god. Inserts. I know, Nico. Thank you. I know I was looking for that. Hi, BMG. How are you? Hope you're doing well, well along with everyone else. We're going. You know, some people are not having a great start of the Tuesday or whatever, but we're trying. We're trying. If you think about it, women are their own omelets. Eggs, milk, push them down the stairs to mix everything. Oh my god. It's quite amazing and horrifying at the same time. My mind is endless pit of randomness. That is true. The last of the Mohicans. I was born in 1979. Hold on. When's the hold on. Generation X. When they are Generation X are so yeah, you're Gen X. So you're Gen X because they are 1965 to 1980. Okay, yeah, so you're Gen X. So you're yeah. Damn. Yeah, I knew that the Gen X are crazy. Everybody that I know that are from Gen X are crazy, including my parents. Yeah. More crazy than us millennials. We were just constantly drunk most of the time, but yeah. I'm one of the generation that was real hard to scare us. I know. Trust me, I know. I know. Guys, let me catch up with the chat. Hold on. The horrors. A bee sting is nothing. Bee sting is also really like, I mean, bee sting is only, when you get stung by a bee, it's only once, you're not gonna get sting multiple times like from wasps or hornets, right? So yeah, also it's very sad because the bee is gonna die. I'm a true millennial. When I was a kid, they still could show tits on the TV ads. True. Yes. We missed that. Bring it back. He was probably developing immunity by getting stuck deliberately. He was just goddamn insane. Like he was holding the wasp, like with with something, I don't know. It wasn't exactly tweezers, but something. He just captured a fucking wasp, and then he held his hand, and he just let the wasp sting him multiple goddamn times. And I was just like, are you goddamn nuts? We were like 6, by the way, at that time. They do that in Greece on a local TV. I beg your finest pardon. Oh yeah, Nini, you don't know about that, or do you? He was watching TV with the wife and son, and out of nowhere there's sweater. Like, what the fuck? Well, it's way more it's way more common in Europe. That's true. It's way more common in Europe. You think effing gives you a buzz? You should try bees. Oh no. Guys, let me get you with the chat. I'm having a surprisingly good day. It's almost making me suspicious. Yeah, right? When you're having when everything goes well, you're like, what's about to go down? that kind of feeling, right? Your Sky Daddy. Yo, hello. First time chatter. How are you? We're the I'll give you something to cry about generation. Exactly. Yes. Yes. I don't know how many goddamn time did I hear that. Did I hear that as a kid? Can't stay awake no more. Nap time. I mean, you pulled an all-nighter. It's fine, Nini. You have a good nap. Thank you for hanging out. Nah, the Pobies. Exposed Booba TV era. You true. Hi, Ludder. I don't. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but also first time chatter. Welcome. Hi, how are you? Definitely for a secret agent job. Then 6 years old and already self me. Yeah, he was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. He was crazy. I feel like he just wanted to like impress us, but still, because like there was a lot of girls there, but still, it's more common in Greece. There's naked statues everywhere. I mean, yeah. And it's not just Greece. Come on, it's not just Greece. That's just European culture sometimes. We have a bunch of naked statues too in Czech Republic. Like you can find them in France, Germany, everywhere, Italy as well. Come on, like we have. That's normal. It doesn't surprise me. I know it started or originated in Greece probably, or like, or Italy, Roman in Roman Empire and stuff, but it doesn't surprise me. Oh well, as I have a wonderful rest of the stream, gotta go see ya. Okay, Anazik, thank you for hanging out with us and pleasing us with your randomness and jokes and stuff. As always, it's been a pleasure. See you next time. I'm fine. I finished yeah, I know, Resident Evil. Nice. Good for you. I never played that game. I never even watched anyone play that game. It's not my thing. Everybody's playing that recently. Good for them. I remember during COVID, my stepson had to stay home from school, so he was using the laptop for classes. He wanted me to show his class where I got. where he got stabbed. I mean, to be fair, I love Loki. Okay. It's kind of funny because I have a lot of people, like a lot of friends and people I know that like have like I said, I fell guys, I fell into the fire, I fell from like heights and shit. I cut my fingers off, stuff like that. But sometimes when I hear certain stories from especially Gen X, I'm like, damn. Damn. I have a person who did skydiving and um the parachute didn't open. They're still here. They're still walking. Not as good as before, but they do. Another Gen X, those people are insane. It's just like I feel like I'm not, I feel like I'm nothing to that. Oh god. Oh god. Hold on, guys. I'm losing. I'm getting behind the chat again. Hold on. The look on his teacher's face. Do statues really count though? And yes, you can get away without mentioning Italy here. Exactly. See, I told you, Bam. Hi, Dark Lord Noah. How are you? Happy Tibetan Uprising Day. Ooh, I didn't know that's the day today. That's cool. When you're not surprised about what originated in Greece. I've had an interesting life. I'm glad to slow down. It's always a good like if you have like such an adventurous time, it's always good to when it slows down, because imagine it just kept like getting worse. that would be kind of scary. People sunbathe fully naked in Germany. Oh yeah, we have nude beaches and stuff, right? So I can't wait for DLC in May. Oh, there's DLCs to that game as well. Cool. I've been shot too. Oh my god. What are we doing? Lore Master Devon, hello. How are you? Welcome. It's 11 p.m. and I can't sleep, so I'm stream hopping and making new friends. Oh, hey, you're welcome here in the Chaos Cult. We are just yapping today. We are yapping. And we welcome new friends 100%. So you aren't going to do horror games in any case. So we had this conversation, Bam. I don't like horror games, but there are certain horror games or scary games that I don't have a problem with. But I'm not an enjoyer of me playing the games. I don't mind to watch other people play the game sometimes. It also depends on the game. I don't like gore, for example. Like, I really don't enjoy, I'm not a fan of gore at all. I don't mind paranormal, like ghost stuff, that's fine. So, for example, I really like Phasmophobia. So, like, there is a huge possibility that there will be some Phasmophobia streams, probably during Halloween, because I'm just not... Get jiggled. I'm just not a fan of it, It's just like, it's not my thing, I know that a lot of people enjoy watching people, playing those games. I'm one of those people too. I enjoy other people playing those games. I don't like to play them. I watched the entirety of Poppy Playtime, all the chapters of someone else playing it. And I want to see what's gonna happen. But I will never play it. Me personally, I will never play it because it's just a game that I just don't like to play. Those chasing stuff and like, I don't like that stuff. I'm just too scared. It is what it is. Is that pretty lady and break clicked before I could think? Well, that happens sometimes. That happens. Also, I'm yapping and I'm not paying attention. Kabuki, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. As I fell into the burning ring of fire. Yeah, yeah, I did. I've been cleansed. You know, technically they already burned the witch. I don't need to be burned again. I'm fine. XLR Keeper, hello. Oh me, oh my greetings, Mrs. Sayer. Today I stopped by to speak my hi. I hope that you have a rest when you're tired. Oh, I will. I will. Hello, welcome on the YouTube side. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. There was the famous statue of Aphrodite that was of such accuracy in representing the female form, it caused issues with the male citizenry. It was covered, if memory serves. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I fell into the fire. I fell off heights and shit. I cut myself on things. Sounds like a great emo rock song, not gonna lie. The thing is, it was never intentional. That's the problem. Aphrodite? Okay. My right arm up to the elbow went into 430 degrees of grease? What? Wait, what? Can I see your scars? Helen? I'm sure many in the chat wouldn't mind you getting behind them, to be honest. Oh my god. My main scars are now covered up by tattoos. That's a cool way to do these things. That's a cool way to do things. I love that. Hi, Ike. Hello. Hi, friends. Gonna be lurkies because I'm having lunch. See you soon. You have a great lunch, Ike. Thank you for the lurkies. Nudist beaches exist basically everywhere. Yeah, right? Like it's nothing crazy anymore. I'll come up with more of a rhyme. Do not worry, ma'am. This does not count as any crime. Love that. Love that. Lore master, where brother sibling my species. Yeah, on Twitch. Yeah, true. Yeah, we have a lot of. I've seen a lot of people with the name like Lore Master, Lore Keeper. Mitosis. I'm not a fan of games like Fortnite or Call of Duty. I didn't play. Yeah, the shooter games are also not really my favorite. Or like, it's not like I will not play them. It's just like, especially if it's like too complicated, you know, or something. If it's like too complex, I just suck at it, you know. Like I used to play Counter Strike, like that was completely fine, you know, like those years and years and years ago. Um, I used to play a little bit of Fortnite a couple years ago as well. Now the only shooter type of game that I'm playing is Rivals, which I don't necessarily count as a shooter game. But yeah. Um I think for example Resident Evil 4, not the new one, the one from 2005 and 2023 is the kind of horror game that can be appreciated by almost anyone. Does have gore galore though. Yeah, I don't like gore. I really am not fan of gore. I just can't stand it. So that's why I will watch all the paranormal shit, you know, like ghosts and stuff. I love even horrors like movies and stuff. I don't mind that. But if there's a lot of blood, you know, and stuff there like really disgusting, you know, I can't get through those. I can't get through those. I can't watch even in a regular action movies. They're not supposed to be you know, like they're not supposed to be like horror like. If there's like cutting throats or, stabbing, something like that. I just cannot watch that. I cannot see those things. I always look away. I cannot do, like, I suck. I'll tell you this. I just can't do it. It's all good. I'm not trying to be a jerk, just pointing out it's interesting on different pronunciation. Oh, that's completely fine. I know there's a lot of every language pronounces names, places, stuff differently. It is what it is. That's what it is. Crete. Crete. In Czech we just say Kreta. I'm not gonna lie. The name in Czech is Kreta, and I feel so sorry. Wait, did I misunderstand the behind them comment? I don't. To be fair, I don't already remember what was it with the grim behind. I was addicted to the Binding of Isaac, and I still feel the addiction to roguelikes. More gore for me. Yeah, you can keep it. You can keep it. Hi, certified people. How are you? I bow to my queen. How are you doing, queen? Also, hey there. After a long time. Yeah, it's been a bit. How are you doing? Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. I had a trouble getting up today because it was kind of cold. Now I feel warm. Actually, it's getting warmer in the house. It's nice. It's nice. Getting warmer tonight. Today is gonna be like the warmest day ever recorded in 2026 here around here, so I'm so happy about that. I'm looking forward to that. I might even go outside. But to be fair, I need to text certain people. I need to work on stuff. I need to schedule certain things. And what's the date today? Today's the 10th. Guys, we have 10 days. Oh, bluff. I need to work more. I need to start working even harder now. Guys, it's 10 days till our first year anniversary. And I didn't start working on it yet. Hell no. Help. Help. Oh god. There's so much stuff to do. Oh, I didn't get bonked. I'm happy. For a second, I thought it was me getting bonked. Okay. A game I've been playing recently is called Cast and Chill. That sounds like a fishing game. Same here, Aze. One should play what they enjoy. Exactly. You chicks use vowels too? Of course we do. Of course we do. What? A, E, I, O, U, E. Hide behind us, girl lovers, boss. We shall protect you. Okay. Streamer said she was getting behind. Oh yeah, I was getting. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. As in too many messages to keep up. I just made a joke about getting behind in other ways. Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay, yeah, that happens a lot to me. Because I keep yapping and the chat just keeps going, you guys keep responding to me, and then I'm like, I need to scroll. I'm behind. I am behind you. What is outside? Good question. I don't feel like I've been outside for a majority of the past 3 months. Unless I really, really had to. I'm doing great, even more great than earlier. I recently had a minor surgery, but it had a major recovery time. Ooh, I hope that you're feeling better then. Is everything okay now then? Oh, I can bunk people? Yes, you can. Oh, it was just random? Why would you bunk Helen? Not Helen. She's nice. Time to cram for exam? Oh no. Good luck with that, Nico. Headpad's on the way. You can make entire sentences without vowels. Oh, yeah, true. Scritch. Wait. Stritch, skirk. No vowel. burst, skrs, krk. And it makes complete sense. And you're welcome. A, E, O, U, John Madden, it is, etc. What? When James Bond takes a bath, he becomes known as Bubble 07. What? Oh no. I'm in at least 5 people's basements. I don't know what outside is. Oh, we already had that basement thing today, okay? I promise there is no one inside my basement. Okay, I do have a training dummy down there, okay? But uh, it's not a real person, okay? I never tried to look inside, what is it made of, but I don't think there is an actual body, okay? Damn, you gotta share that teleportation technology sometimes, Lord Keeper. I do agree with that. Bonk me. Unfortunately for YouTube, it doesn't work. And it sucks so hard. It's only for it works only for Twitch and Kick. I'm sorry, YouTube. I wish YouTube was able to do a bunch of cool stuff that you can do on Twitch and Kick. But unfortunately, YouTube streaming and the chat, we don't have a channel point redeems. You guys can enjoy only commands. So I am sorry. You guys can, get jiggled. Oh, sorry. The jiggle command and get tentacled. You guys can use that. But nothing else. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Once I get monetized on YouTube, I might be able to do some extra stuff, But for now, I'm sorry. You guys don't even have the emotes. Oh, it's been a year. We still didn't get there. I'll get up my YouTube game 100%. Guys, you gotta watch my videos, especially the long form ones, so we can get finally the 3,000 hours for the memberships and stuff. I think we're still only halfway through. To be fair, I need to release more long form videos, but I've been so juiced up. Out? What? What's the word? What I'm saying? I just don't know. I just don't know what to make for a long form video. That's why I'm hoping. That's why I'm hoping. I am hoping that the purple wave will do something. Which that's what I mean, because I was sick and all the good stuff. I'll be texting Yama. We'll be finally scheduling the goddamn recordings. Do a barrel roll. Yeah. I had a tendon tear in my left leg. Oof. Pardon, not me, Azard. I was referring to you needing to work on the anniversary. Oh, yeah. Oh. There's so many stuff to do, and I have zero energy. Streamer actually knows magical spells. Who'll think of it, right? It happened. How it happened, you may ask. I fell off my stairs, got my leg stuck in the railing, and the moment of my body tore. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry, but I'm glad that it's like better now. Technology, my demons would gasp if I did not starve them. Rituals and occult. That makes sense. That makes sense. You haven't heard of critically acclaimed game Moonbase Alpha? Never heard about that. I promise. Rattle. Can I live in your basement, Purple Boss? Again, guys, I mean, it's warm there. There's a bunch of food there as well, like in a freezer and cans and stuff. But it's not comfortable. What's wrong with you guys? We have XP at least, true. Oh, these commands are, oh yeah, like all the cool commands, that I have like separately, they are not on Stream Elements actually, Certified Peeper. But if you scroll in the panels underneath my stream on Twitch or on Kick, I have a command section, and there's everything that you guys can use. When it comes to the Stream Elements gambling stuff, you can go for this commands, yeah, for sure. My wife said if I sang I'm a Believer, she was gonna leave me. I didn't believe her at first, but then I saw. I love that. I love that. Goddamn. Now I need to listen to that song today. we love we love fellow Smash Mouth enjoyers. That happens in some Chinese languages too. Nasal consonants can work as vowels. For instance, Cantonese I is n. Never heard about that one. I'm professional sub dodger. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Like I understand that a bunch of people are they love to watch on YouTube or Kick because there's no ads, and that's fine. That's okay, Well, at least there's no ads for me, I think, right now on my stream on YouTube because I'm not monetized, so there shouldn't be any ads anywhere on my channel. So yeah. You're welcome, guys. Loki. If you take two ants and drop them in the water, one ant will sing because it's female, but the other ant won't because it's. You gotta love those. You gotta love those daddy jokes. I cast. Have a lot of recovering rest. Yeah, cast that for Certified Peeper. What do you mean that makes sense? do I already give the vibe? You would have a food and warmth in your basement? Yes, because there's a heat, Also here in Canada, I have to heat the basement because it's no good. That's a no good for the house, and structure stuff. So it has to be heated to a certain, at least like minimum of like 10 or 15 Celsius. So relatively like it's still you can still be relatively warm. There's a bunch of food there as well because like I have to have some type of a I have to. I need to have stuff. I need to have stuff in my in the stock, basically, because we have those long ass winters. I don't know if I'm gonna get buried under the snow. I don't know if I can go to the store. So I need to have stuff, so I can survive. It's the prepper thing, Loki. Okay. I need to do that way. Sorry. I need to do it that way. So yeah, there's a bunch of food, 100%. Hold on. What am I okay. Is such a luxury possible? What type of basements have you ever been to? Or alternate, I can just send some in the Discord later. Oh, you can, 100%. The first responders that came were like, "What? How are you stuck in a railing? Like, just pull out your leg." And I had to tell them if I could, I would have called you guys. I was kind of angry. I mean, that makes like what the hell? It's kind of funny looking back at the moment. To be fair, I know that there are some people that would like totally overact on a certain stuff going on, but like usually if you call 911 for that, it's like also if they're questioning, that's kind of they should take everything seriously. That's something. The song was originally the Monkees. Oh, I know. It's just like But it's more popular because of Smash Mouth, right? A Discord server. Yay, you guys can join our Discord, obviously. Also, ooh, CAJ. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. And thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, guys, I didn't really hydrate today yet. Let's sip of water. Good. Yeah, guys, if you're not, join our Discord. Just type exclamation mark Discord. There is a link for you to join with. It's the second time in the past 5 years that I have almost not been able to work for like a month or two. Second time. What happened the first time? Jeez. What believer? Do they mean the one from Shrek or from Imagine Dragons? From Shrek. Yes, that one. Does an N count as a vowel in Japanese? What? And Kik is more lucrative for other Twitches, while for yeah. Again, Kik is more lucrative, but you have no, like, unless you really want to subscribe on Kik, you know, you really don't get anything special. You get your I think you get like emotes only on Kik, I think, for now. But like, there's no ads, there's no reason to subscribe, so it's what it is. Or at least as a syllable. I was started glitching for almost a year, and now there's paradise in your basement. It's also messy down there as hell. There's like piles of stuff, you know. There's some garbage and stuff, you know. Like, it's just like there's no. It's not a paradise. What the hell? Did not expect that. I thought it would play so sound or something. No, I'm scared for the get tentacle command. Oh, it's not that bad. You just play a card. It's fine. Slavery, starvation, and colds. That's the Discord basement experience. Oh my god. Thank you for more of the hydrates. I'll have to go to the bathroom soon. This way. I think they were firefighters because I said, I'm stuck in the railing of my stairs and able to move my leg. Might have to cut the railing or... Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We get furniture too. Oh yeah, there's actually, what's there? There's actually a pretty good mattress from Old Bed. So technically, we even have a, you know, place to sleep on. There's multiple chairs down there. I think a disassembled table too. And there used to be, I used to have a, there used to, years ago, there was actually a person using that as an office. So there's an internet too. It's just like, it's completely underneath the ground. There is no light. There's no light, there's no windows, like no natural light. Everything is just like, you have just, come on. And is more in a Japanese, which is like a measure of time. Stay hydrated. I am. I had my coffee earlier. But it's true that I didn't have much water yet, but hey, I'm good. Am I get tentacled? Is it at least an AK? Just give you like 22 minutes for my next one. I'll pick the corner with the most mold and moss. I must ascend to deserve this luxury. I don't have a mold or moss in my basement. It's actually really goddamn dry down there. Because I have a wood stove down there to heat up the goddamn house. Perfect basement. Like I said, perfect. What's wrong with you guys? I say, you want to know the first time, the no walk thing? I mean, you can share it with us if you want. Stay hydrated and frosty. No frosty. It's everything's melting outside, and I'm so happy about that. Thank you for the lurk, Bam. This luxury, I do not deserve it. I'm not even okay. I don't know why I'm even telling you all of those things that they like that I have that they are in my basement. You know, because I'm not even offering you. That's not an Airbnb, guys. You're not staying in my basement. I said that. I want the cold. I'm Aussie. Trust me, after more than 5 months of non-stop minus temperatures, you know, and constant snowstorms, blizzards, and type of, you know, that, you know, those type of stuff, I'm happy that today is like 14 degrees Celsius and the snow is finally melting. Aliens reference there, Azeroth? Oh. I think I saw that like once when I was a kid, and that was about that. Sorry, didn't get the reference. Also, majority like there's my another problem. Every time, because now when I'm still using Celsius, huh? Shash Jack, I will forever be using Celsius. I will never get down to the freedom units, okay? Never, ever. Even in Canada. Hold on. I know that Canada is kind of fucked up, low-key, okay? Because they are using both, you know? They are using both. We are using Celsius for temperature outside, but our fucking oven is in Fahrenheit. we use kilometers, you know, and stuff. But you know, like let's say we have grams here and everything, but when you buy a meat, you know, the meat is in pounds and shit. I don't know what that is. on the IDs and everything, you know, when you go to a doctor, they will measure you like how much you weigh in kilos and how high are you in centimeters, which that's normal for me, you know, I understand that. But when they are talking to each other in a conversation type, okay, in a normal conversation type of thing, they use goddamn feet and pounds. Why? What's wrong with you? Like, I'm in the middle of everything. But the good thing is, I can speak my metric system, you know, here. I can speak my metric system and everybody understands me. So that is a good thing. When I'm using something for cooking and stuff, myself, you know, I have to sometimes use the conversion stuff for myself because I have zero clue how much it is. So, but that's just me, and that's my alone, you know, personal stuff. You know, I can do it in quiet, and I don't, and nobody needs to know about that. So that's fine. How did we get into that? Yeah, I'm still using. I will forever be using Celsius. Quite alright, and Celsius is metric? Yes, exactly. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yes. Well, I'm going into Celsius is better. I'm not confusing. Please let me live in the basement. I am scared of freedom. I will serve the Grand Purple Overlord in occult ways and dedication. Who said I'm a... Who said... Okay, hold on. Who said I'm the Grand Purple Overlord? How did we get there? I am just a source... Okay, we... Okay, guys, hold on. Hold up. You called me... Before, guys, you called me, you know, the Chaos Queen, you know, the Purple Sorceress, you know, maybe the Goth Mommy if you want to, you know. I'm not evil. Why you call me Overlord, Grand Overlord in a cult? You know, I call our, you know, our Discord server is called Chaos Cult, but like it's not a like you guys don't get like we don't punish people unless they want to. but that's a different conversation. Oh, okay, no problem, no problem. Use Celsius if you want. Jack, stop rage baiting me. Like 0 is water temp for freezing. Yep. Yes. And 100 is when it starts boiling. It makes sense. What the fuck is 212 or how much Fahrenheit is when water starts boiling? Like okay, one thing. Okay, hold on. One thing that I've seen recently was that like if your whole life, you use Celsius and you're trying to understand how Fahrenheit works, um just think about Fahrenheit as a percentage of how hot you feel. So when you say that it's like I feel like it's like, let's say it's 78 Fahrenheit or something, so you're feeling 70-80% hot, which is kind of hot, it's kind of warm, right? So like that makes sense. If it's 32 Fahrenheit, if I'm not mistaken, that's almost freezing or something, or like really cold. You 30 I feel 30% warm. Yeah, that's kind of cold, So like I'm thinking about those type of things. I am thinking about it like that. Ma'am, you're very based. I know. You would be surprised. I'm a Slavic. Okay? I'm Slav. You would be surprised. 32 is a good sleeping weather. Wait, freedom units or Celsius? Both of them probably are not really good sleeping, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie. I live in a place where 30 and here is an average summer day. I live in a place where 30 and here is an average summer day. Yeah, 30 degrees Celsius is a summer. Yeah, yeah. Depending. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry, had to cough a little. I can see that. To be fair, there's one place in Europe where they use pounds. McDonald's? What? Cold? Yeah, cold. Well, Mummy isn't far from Overlord. How? Pineapple belongs on pizza? Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. I'll do the punishments for those that dare not serve the grand benefits of the collective. Demons shall feed the boss and the purple feathers must be Guys, I'm supposed to be the one who's entertaining you. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Hold on. All right, let's see. A story time from Certified Peeper. Okay, this was back in 2024. I used to work for a furniture moving company. A client said that the stuff is mostly wardrobes, shelves, and stuff, just small stuff. So we did not bring more than 2 guys. One was me. Then she told us, oh my god, if it was a woman, automatically you're supposed to say, no, that bring more people. That's just like we love to say, and sometimes I am a little bit bad with it too. I was like, nah, it's not too much, and then there's a shit ton. Okay, so like, do not trust us. Okay, do not trust us. I'm sorry. Let's continue. Then she told us that she also needed the bed disassembled and towed. Oh god. We told her that she needed to put it in the app so that we can get more guys. Yeah, makes sense. It was a bed made of African blackwood. Holy shoo. With high density. Oh, I love and hate those type of like bed frames. They are so goddamn good, but they are so fucking heavy. It's a very expensive wood. It's priced at $13,000 per cubic meter. Oh yeah, 100%. She said that she don't have any money, that she is into old and small house, leaving this castle. It was a castle like for us peasants. Oh god. Me and my partner pitied her and said, okay, we moved the bed to the truck at night in my home. My left knee started making creaking sounds. Oh no. I ignored it, and my next morning my knee gave out. So turned out the weight of the bed was too much and it made the, oh no, yeah. Float out of my knees does the cricket. Oh no. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Oh, that is bad. It happened to my mom as well, and that's just like. And my mom was like, she was flat for 2 weeks. She couldn't stand up properly. It's just ooh. Both for me. I like it cold. I don't really like cold necessarily. I don't really like cold. I also don't like super hot temperatures too, so above 32 is acceptable, but 70 is most ideal. Maybe? Yeah. So here's the deal with the pineapple pizza. Oh, I'm listening. When I hear when a marriage a marriage a marriage what is that word, say 30 and that kind of a stuff, I say they are phrasing make me buffer for a second before I realize they're talking about the other system. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's 32 degrees, we are freezing. If it was 32 in Celsius, I'm just sitting outside with my margarita. Also, it's sometimes that's too hot. Also, like, like the best temperature for me is like 25 Celsius to like 28, and 28 sometimes can be already like kind of warm, but 25 is just perfect. I'm good, ritualist, and I shall prove so. Ooh. Pizza has its roots in ancient Greece called Plako. So Greeks actually invented pizza. Pineapple pizza was invented by a Greek, therefore it's acceptable. I thought that was Canadians that invented pineapple pizza. What? I've never heard about that, but if that is true, you know, no problemo with that. I love pineapple pizza. Okay, I prefer when you put the pineapple on pizza after it's baked, okay? Not when you put it on top and then you put it to bake, because the hot pineapple, it's just it something happens there, it's not that good. And I know that a lot of people that ever like tried pineapple pizza and said it was not good is because the pizza was baked with the pineapple on already. But have you ever tried it with the pineapple on top, putting it on top after the baking process? Mwah. Good. It took me 5 months to be able to walk properly, and I still can't run without my knee paining a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, that sucks a lot, and I'm so sorry. Yeah, watch out for your legs. I can't spell. Okay, mine is 28. 30 is the best temp. I think like that's already getting too hot at that point. Like for me, actually, the best is around like from 20 to 25. Like if it gets like, let's say, or 18, 19 degrees, let's say, I can go down there. When I can put my hoodie on, or like just a cardigan or something, or stay just in my t-shirt, and like, let's say, jeans, long pants or something, when I already have to like anything above like 20, 27, I would say, when I already have to like take off stuff and go into like tank top or shorts, and and I'm already starting to sweat. Hell no. Hell no, I don't like that. 22 Celsius is normal for humans. Yeah, I think that's a good one. That's a good one. 100%. 32 degrees is and freezing. It's 29 here, and I feel hot. Hi, JD. How are you? It was a Greek immigrant in Canada. Technically still a Greek. Okay, that makes sense too. I put hot sauce on my pineapple pizza. Ooh, that's interesting combination. I don't really like spicy stuff on pizza. I'm not gonna lie. So, but that's like I'm not saying that anybody else cannot enjoy it, right? I heard Greek and I remember Zeus, the lightning god. We were already talking about the Greek gods. I'm gonna go for now. I have a burger. Perhaps I'll return in time. I promise, listen on joining the Discord server. Also, if we talk about food, I'm known as a culinary war criminal. I used to be that. I said that I used to create biological weapons instead of actual food. So so yeah. Scrambled eggs with Nutella and cream cheese and sausage. What the? Okay, hold on. All right, yeah, war criminal. Get out of here. Okay, how about pineapple beside pizza? Ever tried that? First eat the pizza, finish it, then pick up the pineapple slices and throw them into the trash can. No. 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 31 plus, that is when it gets a bit, I like a bit of sweat. Yeah, now for me it's already anything above 27, unfortunately. I know this is going to trigger pineapple pizza people. It's fine. Hey, you know, it's okay to be wrong. I'm just joking. Fun fact, wood is the rarest resource in the entire universe. Some say antimatter is, but it's not considered as a resource because it can be harvested in any meaningful amount. Kabuki, what the hell? I was literally having that conversation with someone like 2 days ago. I said that the wood is actually the most precious thing in the known universe. Yes, we don't know, like there might be something else that we haven't discovered yet, obviously. But yeah, when we think about it, wood is actually really precious. I was talking about that with someone literally like 2 days ago. You know, guys, when we had the Sunday stream and we were talking a lot about the universe and the meaning and stuff like that, right? Later that day, I was talking to a friend, you know, and I was talking about like all the cool universe stuff, and as well, like, you know, what's actually like the rarest, you know, stuff and everything, you know, like started with humanity and everything, you know, the life and cool stuff, and then you're like, you know, wood is actually really precious because you have diamond rains on Jupiter and other planets, you know. There's entire asteroids made out of gold and shit. Actually, wood is really precious. So, yeah. Hello everyone, what did I miss? Not much, JD, you know, as usual. Jokes aside, I tried pineapple pizza and I won't deny the hate it gets. I won't deny the hate it gets. Again, it depends how you ate it, you know. I had some... I'm not gonna lie, like, I personally went to places, you know, and I get my Hawaiian pizza. And it was absolutely disgusting, you know, because sometimes people don't know how to make it properly, you know. They just think that it's like all you have to do is just like toss the pineapple on top of it, you know. But there's also like, there's this whole thing of like, what do you have underneath it, right? So... ad? Oh yeah, we got ads. Okay, guys. I will go to bathroom. I'm just gonna go to bathroom, so I'll be right back, okay? So bathroom break. Boop. Okay? Boom. And it's all everywhere. Good. Alright, guys. I'll be right back, okay? Just a couple minutes. Just a couple minutes. I'm gonna also refill my water bottle. And then we'll be back. Go. Go get your drinks too, guys. Back. What you been guys up to, huh? You got to hydrate when you return. I'm hydrating. I brought the whole water bottle as I said. Girls don't use the bathroom. Everyone knows this. Then why are we always going to the bathroom in like couples, duos, or multiples? Why do we? No, they do, but they don't fart. Get it correct. True. When you take a girl out on a date, she orders this thing called a salad. Hell no, not me. I'll probably order spaghetti or something like that, because I love that. I will eat what I want to. Who the fuck wants to eat salad? Give me a steak. God damn it. What's that? Exactly. I'm not sure. So you're not a salad type? I have never been actually a fan of salads. I don't like cold food. That's why I don't really like pasta salads. They are cold. I'm just not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not fan of that. I don't mind when I have. I don't mind when I have like some vegetable or like stuff, as a side dish for my like food, right? But just eating just a salad, nah, not my thing. Not my thing. Not gonna lie. I get a big piece of meat. Yeah. Batzim, hello. How are you? How do you make your coffee? Love talking about coffee. Oh, welcome to the Coffee Nation then. Well, I'm actually a certified barista. Uh so like I know how to make all of the coffees, but the my perfect coffee is literally just milk and sugar. I just make I brew the coffee, I do like 3/4 coffee and then a quarter of milk, and then I just put a little bit of sugar. That's perfect for me. I don't need any extra fancy stuff. Sometimes when I feel fancy, I put a shot of caramel. But otherwise I don't do anything. I don't do anything crazy. I still know how to do all those cool stuff, because again, I'm a certified barista. I know how to do caramel macchiato, latte, espresso, double espresso, mocha, all of those cool things. But for me, the perfect coffee is just I just realized I need to clean my I need to clean my keyboard. I just see like what you crumbs in it. What did I eat? Every time I eat something on this desk, I put the keyboard aside so I can put my plate down. How does it get into that? What the hell? Who's eating at my table, guys? Who are you? Why you do that? Maybe I'm not a girl. I like some salads. Wait, are you saying? Wait, what? What part are you for? What part are you saying, Amasia, that you're not a girl? About the salad or what? I'm kind of confused. I ate a salad made of meat once. I mean, you can put chicken or like some type of meat into your salad, or fish. Like there's so many salads out there where you have also meat in it. No problem. I love. To be fair, one salad that I love is Caesar salad. With either just the chicken, grilled chicken, or chicken strips. Let's say with the Caesar dressing and like and stuff. That's a good one. I like that. I like that one. For example. So when you go to a restaurant, what do you normally order? Well, usually. Usually, it depends. It depends. If there's something that's gonna catch my eye, you know, it depends what kind of restaurant it is. Mostly, I usually end up with some type of pasta, like spaghetti type, uh, or like some chicken something. If I feel like steak, I go for steak. If they have an onion soup, I go for onion soup. I'm goddamn. I'm a sucker for that. Um, but that's like in here in North America. I have a really hard time to actually like choose here. If I'm in Czech Republic, we have a whole goddamn variety of stuff, especially with soups. So yeah. It depends where I am, okay? It depends where I am. Because in Korea you have like in Korea like that's a whole another different like restaurants and menu and cuisine. So like that's another whole thing. So like it depends where I am. The ghost. 5 different kinds of meat was wonderful. Ooh, that sounds nice though. I hate salad. Happens, Jack. It happens. If you take me out, I'm not just ordering a salad, but also I absolutely love that, Amasia. Go, girl. Tell them. I mean, yeah, if you're willing to totally strip the meaning from the word salad, you can make a good salad. It's not. Hold on. In Czech cuisine, for example, okay? Okay, I understand that the original word of salad is like supposed to be like something. But like in Czech cuisine, for example, like we have salads they are made completely out of meat, technically, like we have a fish salad. Like we literally call it salad, okay? There's no fucking vegetable in it. Okay, no, there's onion. Okay, there's onion in it. And you have like fish, and like mayo and stuff, like it's a whole it's a whole combination. But we call it a salad. There's barely any vegetable in it. It's salad. It follows the definition for Czechs to be a salad. It's weird. Don't ask me. But it is. Sandwich? What sandwich, Ike? Damn, she said that with her whole chest. Yes, I will. I will say it with my full chest. My bouncy chest. What the hell? What? No. An all meat salad is like almond milk. It's a contradiction in terms. An all meat salad is like almond milk? I mean, yeah. You're not wrong on that. But like, okay, if it's just meat and nothing else, then yeah, like that's kind of like hold on, how it's a salad, right? But if you have actual salad or lettuce, in it and some other vegetable with meat, and everything, let's say maybe some like croutons or something with it as well, that's a salad, yeah. You can't milk an almond. We missed a huge opportunity to call almond milk a nut juice. Such a missed opportunity. Also, to be fair, I don't know how many people could actually go to like a coffee shop and order coffee with a and say like say say oh I don't I you know like instead of a I don't instead of saying almond milk, can I have it with a nut juice? I have with a straight face. Like I don't think that that would be ever a person who could do that. But I mean, we also use the terms to toss a salad in adult terms. Yeah, yeah. um, chaos. Yeah, 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 chaos. But when you think about it, guys, such a missed opportunity. Come on. There's so many missed opportunities lately, and I can't believe that. Oh my god. Ugh. But goddamn you guys, now when we are starting talking about food again, I'm getting hungry. I didn't really eat anything. I'm gonna go make my. I had a peek into my fridge before I came back here when I was getting my water. I think I don't have enough milk to make pancakes, unfortunately, and I had them recently. I can't make my cream of wheat as well because, again, milk, and I'm out of cream of wheat, so that's another reason. I might go for my toasts. Now the question is, am I gonna do toast with the weird combination of toast with the egg and mayo or cheese? Or am I gonna go for like actual toast with you know, with like ham and onion and cheese and stuff? Hmm, that's the question. I just made some pancakes. Okay, JD, did you make the the fluffy pancakes or did you make crepe? Because when I'm talking about pancakes, I'm always talking about crepe. Okay, the fluffy ones. Okay, I don't think I've ever in my life had the fluffy pancakes. All my life, I've been making crepes, but we just call it pancake. Like we have the same word for both of them actually in Czech. So like it's like for me, it's a pancake. But you know what I would love to try? Those like super fluffy one from Japan, how they are making those. So if I make you a breakfast platter, you might get full immediately. Depends on what's on the breakfast platter, you know. You know how I love like buffet style, we call it the Sweden tables in Czech. It's like a buffet style, like a when you just go and you just pick up whatever the fuck you want. I loved that when we were traveling with my parents, when I was a kid and we were going for summer vacations and we were staying at the hotels. The I loved I That will stay forever in that's going to be my core memory. There was one hotel that was doing like every morning they had the for breakfast they had these Sweden table. We call it Sweden tables. I don't know, like a buffet style, okay? And they had like everything, literally everything there. There were sausages or hard-boiled eggs, omelette, they had scrambled eggs, they had cereal, they had toast, you know, all kinds of jams, ham, cheeses, all stuff, and it was just like, oh, I like we were there for about a week or so, and I know that like I was going always for the hard boiled eggs. I always had some cereal, I just wanted to have everything. I just wanted to like I just wanted to have everything. Like I feel like every time I go to some type of a buffet type of restaurant or everything and stuff, I just feel so bad, that I don't try everything. I hate it. Like I don't have the capacity to eat everything. But it's so good. It's so good. Pancakes, eggs, bacon, sausage, and home fries. Oh, fries for breakfast. Mm. Maybe without the fries, but pancakes, egg, bacon, sausage, 100%. I'll take that. I'll eat that. That's fine. That's okay. That's good for me, JD. That's that's basically our what we do in it's a German breakfast for us. We call it the German breakfast. But usually we have toast instead of pancakes because all our pancakes are sweet with jam or like chocolate and stuff. So eggs, because bacon, eggs, sausage, they are all salty. What the fuck? Oh my god, we got raid? No way. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Yayu, for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Hello. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome to the yapping stream. How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. How are you doing? How was your stream? Thank you so much for the radio. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Azaret Sayer. I'm a sorceress from another realm that crash landed on Earth, and well, now I'm discovering the magic of this world. Today we're yapping. Currently, we're talking about breakfast because actually I'm about to, like, right after I'm done with the stream, I'm about to go eat. So we're just yapping about that. Join us, have a coffee, or whatever it is. I don't know, what time is it for you? Is it nighttime? Is it morning? I have zero clue. But anyways, feel free to join the Chaos Cult, join the Earthlings, sit with us, yap. We love everybody. Hello. Thank you again for the raid. What have you been doing, guys? What have you been doing? Sounds comfy? Yeah, always comfy here, always. Also, if you need to raid and run, because, after the stream, I understand, we are hungry, we are sleepy, we're whatever, completely okay, it's all right. I still appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Annie Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Buffets are the most beautiful thing. I agree, Jack. I agree. A side of a cheese grits. Might will probably put you to sleep. I mean, yeah. The portions in North America are insane. Everything is putting me to the food coma, so yeah. It's high noon in Detroit. Hi, Troy. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, true. It's not morning anymore. I'm sorry. I usually start my streams in the mornings, low-key mornings, like it's almost noon, around 10 a.m., okay? That's a morning. It's a morning for me. I just woke up. Come on. Okay, it's actually 1 p.m. right now. So, yeah. No longer morning. Welcome to the early afternoon, guys. Also, hi, it's Roni. I see the names. Welcome, welcome. I went to a buffet on Sunday. God damn it, guys. Take me to the buffet, please. I'm hungry. You know what I love the best? The sushi buffets. Ooh. I kind of miss those sushi buffets that we had. There's a cool franchise. I forgot the name already. But in Korea that I was going into, and that was just like, oh, that was delicious. That was great. I'm good. Am I go eat stuff some snacks? Get your energy back after the stream. You did great. And completely understandable. I'll be going a brunch buffet on Sunday for St. Patrick's Day. Oh yeah, true. There's gonna be. Wait. But St. Patrick's Day is on Tuesday next week. What are you talking about, Jack? Yeah, you're celebrating St. Patrick already on Sunday. How dare you? I love Miss. How are you? We're doing good. We're doing good. I'm already awake. I don't feel cold anymore how I did at the beginning of the stream because I just woke up and it was kind of cold in my house. The sugar rush is coming through with my coffee. I put extra sugar today. So yeah. I'm going brrr. Sushi buffet. I could eat an infinite amount of that. Oh, I love that. God damn it, what was the name? It was like Cuckoo or something like that in Korea. It's a franchise type of sushi buffets, and they were just like they were amazing. Not gonna lie, those were really good, and I miss them sometimes. There's a lot of like the majority of stuff that I miss from Korea, when I was living there for 5 years, the majority of stuff is just like food related. It's just like it's food related. So like that's why I really really like every time I have this really cool Asian market, supermarket or whatever we call it, like in the city, in the town. So when I have the money and time, I just go I just go and buy a lot of things there because they have a lot of Korean products and like Japanese too, Chinese. But like I know what I'm looking for when it comes to the Korean food, right? So like I go there and I pick a bunch of stuff. They have the kimchi and all of the good stuff, and I just like make a bunch of Korean food at home because I just love that. To be fair, once I get some money again, when I have the time also and the funds and just I can go, I will 100% go again to the Korean restaurant that I went to last year. That one was really really good. And I haven't spoken Korean in a long time, in a long time. So, the Korean lady will probably remember me, so it would be good. It would be good. Asia has good foods. Yeah, love and love Asian food. It's so good. It's so good, guys. And I'm getting more hungry just thinking about this. God damn it. Stop. Guys, how do we always get to the food towards the end of the stream and it makes me completely hungry for stuff that I cannot have? It's your fault. Again, chat. What are you doing? In my hometown, it's cloudy and slightly warm. Spring is in Miami Beach doing push-ups. Damn. Well, today is the warmest day recording in 2026 in here, in this particular area where I live. So, yay! I'm just hold on. Let me check my weather report. Like what's gonna happen in the next little bit. Okay. So today it's gonna go to 14 or 15 degrees Celsius. Then tomorrow the highest is gonna be 4. Thursday we are expecting rain. There's gonna be 11, but it's gonna go overnight at to -5. Then Friday is gonna be 0 and -3. Saturday 4 and -6. Sunday 3 and -4. So the next five days are gonna be cold again. I hate it. And then Monday, which is still too far, and you cannot really count more than 2 days ahead, on these weather reports, because it changes so goddamn quick around here. But they say, the lowest is gonna be 7 degrees and 10 the highest, so like that's already warmish too. But a bunch of rain, which to be fair, I don't mind the rain, at least I have a water in the house. But yeah, I'm looking forward that it's gonna be like constantly like 15 and going up. Please, please, please. I need it. I need it. I'm so ready for the spring. Also, right now, I'm so happy that the snow and everything is melting, but it's like everything's wet outside right now. Like there's so much mud and stuff, and it's like It's nice. I would love to go out, but it's muddy. And I don't want to go to the muddy, you know? So I'm hoping for a multiple days when it's gonna be like nice, warm, and no rain or no snow, and the snow will melt already, so everything like kind of dries up a little bit, and I can go to the park for a walk or something, you know? Or I can go do stuff around the house again, like, outside, do the spring cleanings. Or I want to this year, my like personal goal, like outside, like streaming and like content creation, my goal is to start a garden, like a small garden, something, because like, vegetable stuff expensive, it's expensive, so that I was thinking, so I have started, it's actually on my on my window in the kitchen. I have 6 or 7 plastic cups from Timmy's. And I fill them with the dirt, and I'm growing my own spring onions in there. I bought a spring onions, in a supermarket, and then I cut off the ends, and I just plant them, and they grew up, and I had them. I still have them it's been over a year at this point, and I grow them. I have unlimited supply of spring onions. That's the first thing that I started. Now I feel like I want to start some like potatoes, maybe, like a bucket gardening, if you guys know about that. Hi Galaxy King, how are you? Hi Azza, how you doing? How's the stream going? Yapping as always. Yapping as always. Um Doing good. What we were talking about today? There's a lot of stuff we were talking about today. It was a lot of fun, as usual. How you doing? How are you? According to my past science class, the smartest weatherman is only 25% accurate. The rest is a theory. I mean, yeah, yeah. But nowadays we have like such a good like prediction systems, especially with the prediction, like especially like, for example, one way of how to use AI in a good way is to predict weather, and actually like it's really good in a certain places, obviously. Not everywhere necessarily, but yeah, because like, for example, right here where I live, like that's so unpredictable even with the smartest fucking AI out there. Literally, sometimes you can, like, I say that I might believe approximately, like it's gonna be approximately how they are, expecting the weather. But like literally that day you don't know. Sometimes, like it says like, oh, it should be raining anytime soon, and then like it's like 3 hours later and still not raining, and it keeps pushing and pushing, let's say, for example. It's just so not, yeah, unpredictable here. It's just crazy. What we were talking about? uh was it just the weather? I don't know. I already forgot what we were talking about, guys. So there was so many. I'm just hungry right now because I know we were talking about food a lot. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. But anyways, I mean, it's been 2 hours and 40 minutes already, so yeah, guys, we shouldn't have talked about the food. Now I'm hungry. I want to go eat. I want to go eat. It's your fault. Who started with the food? It was JD, right? It started with the restaurant stuff or whatever. Oh, with the salads. Oh yeah, with the salads. Yeah. That's how it started. So whoever started with the salad thing, I blame you. I blame you. The sorceress must eat. Yes, it must. How about the turkey? I love turkey club. I actually love turkey club. I love those. I love turkey meat. I'm a sucker for that. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Ah, yeah. I think I'm gonna cut it here. I'm hungry. You guys made me hungry. It's your fault. It's your fault, guys. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. You're making it easier for me to feed you now. I know. I know. Hey, I'm not that. I'm not. I mean, I am picky. You know, I'm picky. But like, once you hit that sweet spot, you know, it's really easy. It's really easy. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for another like almost 3 hour of yapping. Guys, we need to do something else than yapping. Come on, we just have to do something else. It's just, we're just yapping the whole time. It's like, come on, quick, just chatting. 3 hours long away. Drinking stream? Oh hell no. I'm not drinking. I'm not drinking in the morning, and definitely not on the stream. It's not that fun. It's not that fun to like. I know you do, JD. I know you do, but I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I have a life, Loki. So yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much for today. It was pleasure to start the day with you again, obviously. Yeah, if you are not, I'm just gonna post it here, blah blah blah, Discord, here we go. Just post it, chat, go, 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 all the bots, spam it. Here we go. Guys, you if you're not join our Discord, we would love that. Obviously, we had a lot of new people coming today, so I will really appreciate that. I'll be back on Thursday. With the stream, obviously. And yeah, I will see you guys around in Discord or, you know, in other places. And yeah, stay amazing. Have a hopefully the bad Tuesdays that you guys had turn into something better, you know. Stay warm, stay magical, you know, stay healthy and all the good stuff. Love you. Love you guys. Bye bye Nico. Bye bye everybody. Bye Troy. Bye JD. Bye Jack. Oh, come on. Wait, what? Come on. What did I do? Gotta fly? Yep. Yeah, guys, go eat. Go eat too if you can. You know, you just make me hungry, so this is your fault, actually, that I'm leaving 20 minutes earlier. It's your fault. I hate ads. Oh, no, you got hit with an ad. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna wait. I'm waiting. I see that. 2 more. It's okay. It's fine. It's just a couple. It's just like extra minute or something. Now, why are you? Hold on. Wait. He's in the ads. He cannot hear me. But like, guys, if you hate ads, I know that you guys love to use the channel points and all the good stuff on Twitch. Then go watch on YouTube. You will help me. Getting monetized and stuff. Jesus. Alright, last ad. Hold on. I'm still here. Waiting. Ads. No ads for me. I know, Judy. You're subscribed, so that's fine. Okay, Jack, are you back? I was like, I'm waiting for the ads to go. Always. I know. I think it was Luca or Shira or someone who gifted you so you didn't have ads. Welcome back, Jack. I was about to say, like, if you hate ads so much, why are you not watching on YouTube, for example? There's no ads there, you know. And it counts, and the viewership actually counts towards my monetization, so you would help me. I understand that you guys love all the channel points and the mayhem that's going on Twitch sometimes, but come on. you know? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. You can watch whatever you want. But hey, I'm just saying there are ad-free versions. Anyways, guys, again, thank you so much. Love you. Stay amazing. All right. Stay amazing. I'm gonna go eat. I'm really getting hungry here. Kick is the kick. I know. I know. Next stream will be a bold stream. Nah, no bold stream. No bold stream. Oh yeah, today we didn't get a bolt. That okay? First stream since ever putting that redeem in of not using it. I feel like. All right, I'm gone. I'm gone, guys. Thank you again. Love you. Stay amazing. Love you. Bye. Mwah.